Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today TV. It's that time of the year where Nigerians always look out for the miraculous. They look for the miraculous. Well, and one thing is certain: our men of God generally do not fail to, keep hope alive. But this time around, this particular one, it's not one that will give hope to Nigerians. It's more like it will give worry to Nigerians, as 2022 prophecies is out, and it looks like Nigerians, based on some of the highlights of the prophecy, it looks like Nigeria may be losing their finest politicians, even those at the very helms of affair. Before we go straight into the newspaper to find out exactly what this 9-page prophecy is saying and what Nigeria is expecting in 2022 and who will go down, I'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Or the leader of the INRI, Evangelical Spiritual Church, as Primate Elijah Ayodele has released his prophecies for 2022, where he warned that a presidential jet may crash. Ayodele said this in a 90-page prophecy he released at his Lagos church in the presence of the media. He warned against the crash of a presidential jet in Nigeria, saying there will be crashes in other parts of the world. I quote him, "I foresee a military base being moved against in Africa, Mali, Burkina Faso, Central African Republic, Chad, Uganda, Burundi, Guinea, Cameroon, and Nigeria must be very careful so as to avert any move against their military facilities," he said. He also said there will be crisis in the main opposition parties, which is the People's Democratic Party, PDP, adding, I quote, "Some PDP core cabals will gang up against the new chairman. PDP must be very vigilant so that they won't make mistakes which will affect their chances of coming into power again." Primate Ayodele further predicted that Buhari government will fail to address the problems of insecurity, corruption, Fulani Herdsmen movement against others, and many more. He also said the Spirit of the Lord, the Spirit of God, is saying that the economy will remain unhealthy. That's Nigerian economy will remain unhealthy. Crisis will erupt in schools to the effect that students will be kidnapped, strange moves against students and school premises. He also said the Spirit of God says herdsmen will become full-blown animals, as they will become something else in terms of their modes of operation. He warned that anyone who is coming forward to become the president of Nigeria without the requisite quality would damage the fabric joining us together and also sink the country. In 2022, he also said that Buhari should watch his health in January, in March, in June, in August, and also in September. He also warned. On the crash of presidential jet, he added that the Spirit of God says in the month of March, July, September, November, and December, the presidential jets must be checked very properly so that they will not have technical fault that will cause any catastrophe. Well, this is according to Prophet Ayodele. It's a prophecy. But in the world today, there was always a crisis. But the beauty about prophecy is the accuracy. Where it doesn't take place, some person say it's still prophecy, but just as the people have prayed it away to avert it. But the issue of, let's start with the issue of presidential jet getting bad. Within this year, alone. I think sometime in September, even October. Although it was in wraps, they didn't want Nigerians to know. But I think Sahara Reporter made it public as well. The presidential jet had issues. They had to land it in one of these European countries to see how they could work on it and bring it back home. There will always be technical issues when it comes to flights and jets, especially for the presidency. Judging the fact that this our president is always on the move, or is a moving president, so the jet will always be on the move, always. But that issue, check out for technical issues. I think it's only commonsensical that he should do something, a means of transport to use all the time. And you know that anything that happens in the air is very fatal. Do you need prophecy to tell you to go and make sure that your presidential jet is in order, always? And this issue of Fulani Herdsmen becoming full-blown, Nigerians already have an idea. We've been screaming now. We have not been shutting our mouth at all. We've been screaming at the top of our voice. Proscribe these guys. These guys are who they are. Proscribe them. They are exactly pampering them. Makes it look as if gives it this thing of we are in power. We're in power. We're in authority. Who dares does this to us? But if they do something really bad and they are proscribed and they are punished immediately, this whole issue of them going about still kidnapping and collecting ransom would have been brought to an end. We have lost a lot of military personnel through this whole issue. Give the military both the moral and all the support they need. Fulani Herdsmen are nothing beside our military. We are actually one of the best in Africa. But just that the corruption and the dynamics of the politics going on in Nigeria is just making this military men look as if they don't know what they're doing. If you allow them, let them run this show, give them full hand and give them the necessary equipment, they will be the one to call ECOWAS to come and intervene. But the dynamics of the politics going on, it's such that they are just folding their hands and watching. Okay, but I know a lot of Nigerians out there, if you see some of the comments being made here, some of them are like, Primate, Ayodele, if you have seen such prophecy and it is true, why not keep your mouth shut and let what has to happen. Whether it happens or not, one thing is certain for all of us. We'll all go that same route, but we always pray for old age. But then again, I do not know if I'll call this a prophecy or if it's just mere prediction. Let's meet in a conversation. What's your take? Do have a nice time.